Okay, let's go back to large language models like ChatGPT and Google Gemini. Let's talk about the training. Is the training enough to make sure that it works correctly? How does it know what answers to give?
The training is designed to help the program make predictions about what words and phrases would logically come next in a sentence. The way it works is that it takes a percentage of the data that it collects and uses that for training exercises.
What are the training exercises?
For example, it will take a paragraph of text and remove sentences from it. Then it runs a predictive algorithm to guess what the missing sentences are. It then compares the guesses to the actual answers. In this way, it uses the information it already has to test how good its guesses are in order to improve them every time.
So it's basically learning how to guess.
Roughly speaking, yes, although the technicalities of this are too complicated to cover here.
Okay, so all that training is good enough to help it provide the best answers.
No, that is the pre-training. But there is still a lot of work done to ensure that the system provides a useful answer. The design approach uses a philosophy that the software should be helpful, honest, and harmless.
How would it know how to do that?
This is where additional work is done on the system called fine-tuning. In fine-tuning, groups of humans test out the answers prior to the release of the technology to make sure that the answers it provides are helpful, honest, and harmless.
So people were hired to test it out?
Yes, the system went through extensive testing to make sure that any answers that would be inappropriate or unhelpful would be removed as much as possible. So you see, the system goes through pre-training, then extensive fine-tuning, before it can even be useful.
That sounds like a lot of work. And it takes the magic out of seeing ChatGPT and Google Gemini as these magical robots that can think and talk to you about anything.
These are highly customized technologies that took a lot of work and money to develop.
What do you consider to be a lot of money?
The cost for GPT-4 was $100 million.
Yikes. Yes, that's definitely a lot of money, and not something that even universities can afford, typically.